Imagine you're on the bridge of a crude oil tanker, the safe sea Vishnu, cutting through the northern Persian Gulf. It's March 12, 2026. You're in Iraqi waters. You think you're safe. Then, out of nowhere, a low-profile boat, no flag, no markings, just a gray blur, screams across the water. Before the lookout can even shout, it slams into your starboard side. The explosion doesn't just shake the ship, it tears it open. One of your crew is gone in an instant. 38 others are scrambling for lifeboats while thick, black smoke chokes the sky. Now, here's where it gets messy. The Vishnu is US-owned, sure, but it was hauling oil to India. India is a country that's played nice with Tehran for decades. And it's not just the Vishnu. Since February 28, Iran has hit 18 ships in the Strait of Hormuz. 6 of them in a single 48-hour window. But look at the flags on those ships: Thailand, Malta, the Marshall Islands. Iran just made the biggest strategic screw-up of the century. And honestly, it's probably going to cost them everything. Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei talked a big game. He swore not a single drop of oil would reach the US or Israel. On paper, he has the ultimate choke point. The Strait of Hormuz is only 21 miles wide. 20% of the world's oil, about 20 million barrels a day, squeezes through that gap. If you shut it down, the global economy doesn't just slow down, it breaks. To do it, Tehran didn't use a traditional navy. They went asymmetric. They're using wooden fishing boats packed with high explosives. These things are basically remote-controlled suicide skiffs. They use frequency hopping and encrypted radio links to swarm targets. One operator on the shoreline can guide 10 of these boats at once. It's cheap. It's dirty. And if you're a merchant sailor, it's a nightmare because you can't see them on radar until they're right on top of you. But here's the thing, Iran can't actually aim. On March 11th, they hit the Zephyros, a Maltese tanker. Then they hit the Miranari, a Thai ship. 3 Thai sailors are still missing, probably trapped in the engine room while it filled with seawater. Thailand isn't in this war. They don't have an aircraft carrier sitting in the Gulf. They just buy Iranian oil and mind their own business. Now, their sailors are dead because an Iranian drone boat couldn't tell the difference between a neutral merchant ship and a military target. This is a disaster for Tehran. They need neutral countries like India to stay on their side to survive the sanctions. India has been a lifeline for them, buying their oil and building the Chabahar port. But you don't keep friends by blowing up their tankers and killing their people. The Indian government is already under fire from its own public to hit back. Thailand is doing the same. Iran wanted to squeeze the US and Israel, but they're actually punching their only remaining business partners in the face. The experts at places like Chatham House are calling this a nightmare scenario. Insurance companies are flat out refusing to cover ships in the Gulf. Nobody wants to play Russian roulette with a 90% survival rate. If you're a ship captain, 90% isn't good enough. So yeah, the strait is effectively closed. But not because Iran won a naval battle. It's closed because they've turned the entire world against them. Oil prices hit $120 a barrel on March 10th. Some Iranian generals are bragging it'll hit $200. But Iran isn't seeing a dime of that. They can't export their own oil if they've turned the strait into a minefield. The regime is literally running out of money while they watch the world adapt. The IEA just dumped 400 million barrels into the market to keep things moving. Iran is winning the tactical fight, they're hitting targets. But they're losing the war. Think about it. Their drone boats don't have human eyes. They lock onto a heat signature or a GPS coordinate and they go. There's no abort button once they're in the terminal phase. It's just chaos. They hit the Vishnu. They hit the Miranari. These weren't warships. They were just people doing a job. President Trump is talking about sending US Navy escorts, but that's a massive drain on resources. And honestly, even with an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer nearby, can you really stop 50 wooden boats coming from 50 different directions in a 3-mile-wide lane? Probably not. Iran's mistake wasn't trying to close the strait. It was being too sloppy to care who they hit. They turned a regional fight into a global grudge match. They've closed the door on any diplomatic exit. So, did Iran just commit suicide by winning a few skirmishes? They've got the tactical upper hand right now, but they're standing all alone in a room full of people who want their head. How do you think this ends? Does the world just sit back and watch gas hit $10 a gallon, or is someone about to go into the Iranian coastline and shut those drone nests down for good? Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you like me to break down the specific specs of those Iranian USVs in the next one?